beloved child, do not turn away from the message that's coming your way. Listen closely to the whispers of hope, for I am with you, even in your darkest moments. You are not abandoned, and you will rise above. Though the world may feel heavy, victory is closer than you think. Stay with me. Don't close this video. Don't scroll away. This moment is no accident. You've been chosen for this. Your spirit knows it. And deep within, your soul is ready for something truly powerful. The time for your transformation has arrived. My child, I see you. You're tired, not just physically, but deep in your soul. You've been holding it together for so long, carrying weight that no one else sees, smiling on the outside while silently breaking on the inside. You've prayed, you've waited, you've believed, and still, it feels like nothing is changing. You keep showing up, but you're weary. You keep hoping, but you're drained. And now, you're wondering, God, when is it going to be my turn? You've whispered those words through tears, too tired to speak them out loud. And I want you to hear me clearly in this moment. I have not forgotten you. I know you're exhausted. I know you're on the edge of giving up. But don't quit now, because just when you feel like you have nothing left, that's when I move. That's when my strength becomes your strength. That's when my power shows up in ways you never imagined. You're not weak because you're tired. You're human, but I am God. And I don't grow weary. I don't sleep. I don't take a break. And while you've been pressing through, I've been working behind the scenes, preparing what you can't yet see. You think it's over, but I'm just getting started. You think the silence means I'm not listening, but I've been speaking in ways your heart will soon understand. I haven't been ignoring your prayers. I've been aligning the perfect time, the perfect doors, the perfect breakthrough. And I want you to know, your breakthrough is closer than you think. This exhaustion you feel, it's not a sign to quit. It's a sign that the pressure is about to shift. The weight you've been carrying is about to be lifted. The answers you've been waiting for are about to be released. I'm about to move in your life, not because you earned it, not because you've been strong, but because I am faithful. I see your heart. I see your fight. I see the moments you kept trusting me when nothing made sense. And I honor that. I know how heavy your heart is. You've been wondering if I still see you, if I still care, if I'm still listening. You've been walking through a season that feels silent, distant, empty. You've watched other people receive their breakthroughs while you sit in the waiting. You've prayed and heard nothing. You've cried and felt alone. You've whispered, God, did you forget about me? But hear me right now. You are not forgotten. Not for a single second. I haven't taken my eyes off you. I haven't let go of your hand. I haven't abandoned the plans I've made for your life. I know it's been hard. I know the silence has been deafening at times, but this silence was never me leaving you. It was me drawing you deeper. It was me preparing you for something greater than you imagined. I allow seasons of quiet not to hurt you, but to strengthen your trust, to grow your roots, to strip away what isn't necessary, so you can clearly hear my voice again. You've been faithful even when it felt like nothing was changing. You've kept believing even when your hope felt weak. You've kept praying even when the answers didn't come. And I want you to know, I've seen every bit of it. I've counted every tear. I've heard every prayer. And I've stored them all because I'm a God who sees in secret and rewards in the open. You think I've been far away, but I've been right beside you. You think your life is behind schedule, but I've been right on time. You think you're being overlooked, but I've been working behind the scenes in ways that will soon make sense. You You are not forgotten. You are being prepared. This is your word from me today. I'm still writing your story. What looks like a delay is divine positioning. What feels like silence is sacred development. What seems like rejection is actually redirection. I'm building something inside you that no one can take away. The strength I'm giving you now, the patience, the faith, the endurance, these are the tools you'll need to carry the blessing that's on its way. You asked me for great things, and I heard you. But great things require a strong foundation, and that's what I've been building in you. It hasn't been wasted. It hasn't been pointless. It's all been part of my plan to make sure you're not just blessed, but sustained. You are not forgotten. I still call you by name. I still see your future filled with purpose, with joy, with breakthrough. The people who overlooked you don't have the final say. The opportunities you thought you missed are still under my control. What you lost, I can restore. What you've prayed for, I can multiply. What you've waited for, I will fulfill in my time. I haven't changed my mind about you. My love hasn't run out. My grace is still enough. My mercy is still chasing you down. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever, and I am still your God, still your provider, still your protector, still your healer, still your father. So don't give up now. Don't walk away when you're this close. Don't let the enemy convince you that I've forgotten you. I am closer than ever. The shift is coming. The door is opening. The answer is on its way. And when it arrives, it will be clear that I was with you the whole time. Not a moment too early, not a moment too late, right on time, in my perfect way. This is your word today. I see you. I know you. I love you. And I have not forgotten you. Hold on. The next chapter will make sense of this one. Trust me. I'm not done with you yet. You've been looking for signs. You've been wondering if I still hear you. Let me make it clear. This is the sign. This is the moment you realize that everything you've endured didn't push me away. It pulled me closer. You may have felt distant from me, but I never distanced myself from you. I was with you in the dark. I was holding you in the silence. I was fighting for you when you were too tired to lift your hands. You thought your prayers went unheard, but they were shaking heaven. You thought your tears were wasted, but they watered the ground beneath the very blessing I'm about to grow in your life. I haven't missed a thing. Not one moment of your pain has gone unnoticed. Not one breath of your worship has gone unnoticed. And not one promise I've made over your life will return empty. I am not just trying to give you a breakthrough. I am making you into the kind of person who can carry it, protect it, multiply it. Because what I'm bringing you into will require the strength you built in the fire, the faith you forged in the silence, and the courage you developed in the waiting. And when the blessing comes, it won't just be for you. It will overflow into the lives of others. Your healing will heal others. Your story will deliver others. Your voice will call others out of their own darkness, because they'll see what I did in you, and they'll believe I can do it for them too. Quick pause, family. If this message is speaking to your soul, consider joining as a member or donating. It helps me keep sharing God's word with the world and reach the ones who need Him most. Link is in the bio. I know the weight you've been carrying. You look at your life and wonder if it's too late. You replay the mistakes, the missed opportunities, the broken promises, and deep down, you've started to believe the lie that you're too far gone, that nothing can change, that you are damaged, unworthy, a lost cause. But listen to me now. That is not what I say about you. I'm the one who formed you, the one who saw you before you took your first breath. And what I see is not a failure. What I see is mine. I don't call you lost. I call you loved. I don't see what's wrong with you. I see what I'm restoring in you. You are not too far. You are not too broken. You are not beyond hope. You are exactly who I died for, and I would do it all again just to reach your heart. The world may label you by your worst moments, but I define you by my mercy. You've made mistakes, but you are not a mistake. You've sinned, but you are not your sin. You've walked away, but you are never beyond my reach. I don't hold your past against you. I nailed it to the cross. I don't shame you. I invite you. Come to me as you are. Don't wait until you think you're good enough. You will never have to earn my love. You already have it, and it doesn't fade. It doesn't depend on your performance. It is not fragile. My love is steady, unshakable, and it reaches even into the darkest corners of your life. And right now, I am speaking directly to that wounded part of you that feels forgotten, abandoned, unworthy. I'm speaking to your soul. You are not a lost cause. The enemy wants you to believe that your story is over, that you'll never change, that you'll never heal. But I am the author of your story, and I don't write tragedies without purpose. I am the one who turns graves into gardens, who brings beauty out of ashes, who takes the most shattered pieces and makes something holy. I see who you really are, not who the world says you are, not who shame says you are, but who I created you to be. I see strength inside of you that hasn't awakened yet. I see purpose that is still alive, even if it's been buried under years of regret. I see a future that is filled with more grace, more joy, more peace than you ever imagined. You're not too late. You're not too old. You haven't messed up too many times. If you're still breathing, I'm still working. And what I started in you, I will finish. My promises don't expire. My calling hasn't been revoked. You haven't missed it. You've just been delayed. But even in the delay, I've been with you. Even in the silence, I've been shaping you. Even in the pain, I've been preparing you. Nothing is wasted. Not the tears, not the questions, not the battles. I've seen it all, and I'm using it all. And I'm calling you now, not to strive, not to prove yourself, but to simply come, just as you are. I want you. I don't need your perfection. I want your permission. Permission to heal. Permission to restore. Permission to breathe new life into your weary soul. My arms are wide open. My heart is full of compassion, and my grace is more than enough. You are not disqualified. You are not forgotten. You are not a lost cause. You are chosen. You are redeemed. You are mine, and I have plans for you. Plans to prosper you, not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. Don't give up now. Don't walk away from what I'm about to do in your life. Your story isn't over. In fact, it's just beginning. Let me rewrite it with redemption. Let me fill it with purpose. Let me show the world what I can do with a life fully surrendered. You are not too far gone. You are right on time. And I'm not finished with you yet. This is what I say about you, and my word is final. You've been hiding, not just from others, but from yourself and from me. You've been smiling in front of the world, but struggling in silence. You've buried your gifts under fear. You've silenced your voice because of shame. You've been hiding behind your past, behind your pain, behind the belief that you're not good enough, not ready, not worthy. But I see you. I've always seen you. Even in the moments when you tried to disappear. Even in the moments when you convinced yourself that you had nothing to offer. Even when the darkness felt safer than the light, I never turned away. I never gave up. And right now, I am calling you out of the dark. You don't have to stay hidden. You don't have to live in the shadows of your past, your failures, or your fears. I created you with purpose. I formed you with intention. Before you took your first breath, I placed a light inside of you that the enemy has tried to dim, but he cannot extinguish what I've ignited. You may have been overlooked by people, but you have never been overlooked by me. You may have been rejected by others, but you are chosen by me. I know you've been protecting your heart. I know the pain made you retreat. I know you've been building walls to feel safe. But those same walls are keeping you from the life I've called you to live. I didn't create you to hide. I created you to shine. This is your moment. This is not a coincidence. You were meant to hear this, because I'm not just calling you. I'm pulling you into something greater. I'm calling you out of fear and into faith, out of shame and into freedom, out of hiding and into purpose. No more shrinking. No more silencing your voice. No more pretending you don't carry a divine calling. I placed a fire in you, and it's time to let it burn again. You've been dimming yourself to fit in, but I didn't create you to blend in. I created you to stand out for my glory. What I've placed in you isn't for your comfort. It's for kingdom impact. You've been asking for a sign. This is it. This is me, your Father, saying, come out of the dark. You're not disqualified. You're not too broken. You're not too late. I use those who were overlooked. I choose the ones who the world never saw coming. I take hidden vessels and turn them into world changers. But you have to say yes. You have to stop letting fear tell you who you are. You have to stop letting the past dictate your future. You have to stop hiding the gifts I gave you just because others didn't recognize them. I didn't create you to live small. I didn't breathe life into you just so you could survive. I made you to rise. So step into the light, step into healing, step into boldness. I am not waiting for a perfect version of you. I am calling the real you, the broken, doubting, imperfect, beautiful soul that I died for. You don't have to fix yourself to come to me. Just come. Bring the wounds, bring the fear, bring the guilt. I will cover you with grace. I will clothe you in strength. I will anoint you with courage, and I will remind you of who you truly are. Not what the world said, not what your past said, not what your fear says. What I say, you are mine. You are chosen. You are called. You are light. So come out of the dark. The hiding is over. The silence is breaking. And your time is now. I am with you. I am for you. And I will finish what I started in you. This is the beginning of something new. Don't look back. Don't stay hidden. Step forward. You were never meant to stay in the shadows. You were born to shine. I know the thoughts you've battled and the choices you wish you could take back. I've seen the nights you cried yourself to sleep, the mornings you woke up feeling like a failure, the days you pretended to be okay while breaking on the inside. You've told yourself that it's too late, that you've gone too far, that I wouldn't want someone like you anymore. But I'm here right now to silence every lie and speak truth directly to your heart. You are not too far gone. And this moment, this message, is the proof. You asked me for a sign. You asked me if I still cared. You asked me if I could still love someone like you. This is your answer. I never stopped loving you. I never turned away. Not for a second. Even when you ran from me. Even when you made choices that broke your own heart. Even when you thought you ruined everything. I was still there, reaching for you, whispering to your soul, come home, I'm not done with you yet. You don't have to clean yourself up to return. You don't have to fix everything first. You don't have to prove you're worthy. You never could earn my love, and you don't have to try. My love has always been a gift, freely given, unshaken by failure, unmoved by distance. You think you've disqualified yourself, but I already knew every mistake before you made it. And I still chose you. I still called you. I still have plans for your life, plans that haven't changed. If this message touched your heart, don't let it end here. Support this mission by becoming a member or making a donation using the links below. Together, we're spreading God's word and changing lives, one soul at a time. May God bless you abundantly.